All right, guys, welcome back. We're going into hour number 3 here on RollPlay Vigil. Ryan, what was it that you asked?
I said, what is about to happen?
As you say that, you get a strong sense of danger, and right as you do, the mage that is behind you guys, or that was behind you guys, that seemed to have been in another place, you hear him just start screaming. And as you turn around, you notice that he has been run through by some creature that is behind him. You see 2 tusks sticking out his chest. And he is just screaming as he is being thrust towards you guys with whatever this creature is.
All right. Attack it!
Yeah, you see the man with the great sword turn towards this thing. And you see the man with the 2 knives as well turns towards this thing. What do you guys do? What are the rest of you doing, at least?
I cast magic missile on the creature.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that. Whatever you need to roll, it'll tell you on the spell. I don't remember.
I have to roll to see if the spell's successful.
Right.
These are against my ints. 8.
That you get to. You're a wizard, right?
Yes.
So 7 to 9, you must draw unwelcome attention or put yourself in a spot. Spell disturbs the fabric of time. And you take -1 ongoing cast for spells, or after it is cast, the spell is forgotten. Which would you like?
I will take the unwanted attention.
Okay. Roll your
Lord
damage.
Cobblepot.
Hold on. Roll your damage.
Sorry, what's the damage on magic missile?
It'll tell you on the spell. Do I need to look it up real quick?
Please, if you would, just tell me what I roll.
It'll be a second. What were you gonna do? Dongo, go ahead.
I already did it, see? I'm in
Okay, well you
shadow
got to
form.
roll for that, don't you? To go into it.
Shit. Let's see. I don't think I have to let me check.
Or is it only when you come out of it?
It's when I come out. Yeah.
Okay, so you just go shadow form.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will well heal, not heal, but damage the creature with cure or inflict moderate wounds.
Okay. Roll whatever is needed to be rolled. Don't you have to roll for the cast or no? Does the damage just go off? What
Yeah.
does it say?
No. I have to roll for the cast.
Okay. Ryan, give me
but
2d4.
2d4.
8.
Oh, what's up?
So, since you're a primal magus using lightning, I assume lightning comes out from your fingers and you like do the Emperor Palpatine shock on this creature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except it's not like one continuous stream like the Palpatine. It's like 8
Gotcha.
different ones.
Being that that it's electric and you are shooting into this creature, the person that was run through at the front of this is also going to take a little bit of damage.
I feel like he's already ripped, so I'm okay.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Okay. Bongo, do you have to roll for it, or does it just happen?
It says you launch bleeding and set of bones through magic, heal an ally you touch for it. So I guess I just roll for the damage. It doesn't say I have to roll for it, but I'm not sure if I have to. I guess I have to roll to cast the spell, right?
Yeah, I would say so. What is your normal? What is that usually? What's the roll for that? For your heal?
2d8 is the damage.
Yeah, I would say give me a whatever you usually roll to, like, what is that? Your wisdom? Roll against your wisdom?
Is it like 2d6 plus 3?
Yes.
Nice.
And if it doesn't say on like a heal, like if a heal just goes through if you go to heal someone, if that's what it says when you cast a spell, is that what it say? Should
Well,
be
I
on the
have to roll
character
for the amount of heal, but I failed the roll anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking to see if you, like when you cast a spell, because it's been so long. Where the fuck is your spell? Yeah, when you cast a spell, you roll plus wisdom. You roll to 5.
Oh, and that should be -1, so it's a 4 actually.
Oh, right. Okay, because you have that -1 necklace. All right, so you go to cast this spell, and you rolled so poorly. The spell goes off. but maybe you're out of practice. Maybe you tripped on some of the branches on the ground, and you fall forward and actually touch the man with the 2 knives and deal damage to him. Can you please roll 2d8?
Shit. 2d8.
That's the heal.
Fucking knife, bro.
Okay, the man wearing the 2 knives in front of you, as you touch him in his back. What does this look like when you do your shadow spell?
My hand turns like purple instead of bright yellow, and yeah, it's just like glowing purple.
Okay, and as you touch him, you kind of see the essence of life just kind of escape his body. And he goes super, super pale, almost to a white, and he just drops lifeless.
Oh my god.
I turn to the rogue and I'm like, I guess you guys are not unmatched.
The guy wearing the greatsword goes to swing at this thing. I'll do the roll for this. What is it? 2, 6 plus 1. Oh shit! I totally messed that roll up. There we go. And actually does connect with this creature. Then I need to see exactly what the roll is. What are the rest of you doing as I look this up?
How long are the tusks?
I mean, you get a quick glance as it's rushing. It's basically about to slam into this this stone structure in front of you. They look to be like a foot long, maybe a little bit longer.
They are there, right? The whole 125 people?
No, only 3. That is all Bongo decided to bring with him.
I take a few steps back and watch the 3 of them take it down.
The 3
No
of
need
they?
to risk. The 3 of they, yeah.
One of them has been run through, and Dongo just killed the other one by missing.
I run alongside.
I let the one take it. I'm not going to risk my life until they're all dead, and I have no other choice.
Okay.
On top of Argo, I run along its side and I run around to its back.
Okay, so you're trying to get behind this thing? Yeah, you have no problem getting behind it.
Can I attack?
Yeah, as you're attacking, the creature just slams straight into the stone obelisk that is in front of you that Bongo was just inspecting, and the body that was at the front of his tusk just kind of like turns into mush, and you see him slide off of the tusk. And when you do, you see a creature in front of you that has a ton of small tusks just around, like these 2 large tusks. They're probably about 1.5 feet long. The creature is probably about as tall as Bongo and Dongo, and probably just as wide in terms of how, like, if you were to turn you guys to the side horizontally. He's a giant fucking boar, it looks like, with these giant tusks. He's snarling and looks really, really pissed off. His eyes have a very strong red in them.
I'm confused. So there's 2 monsters?
Nope, just 1.
And it's a boar?
Yep.
And it's as big as Dongo?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I cast Fireball on this thing.
Okay. I need to roll the damage here real quick for the fighter. I think it's just a D10, but I didn't interrupt. Go ahead and roll your magic spell to cast it.
14.
By the way, JP,
Yeah, what's up?
I have a question. So I was reading cast spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it was like 7 to 9, I would choose one of the 3, but it was lower than that. It doesn't say if I like lose the spell or not on lower than that, or if it just fails.
It's GM's discretion, so my discretion was that you targeted one of the other people. You still have the spell.
Sweet.
Yeah, 14. You just roll straight damage. There's no penalties. Go ahead.
Yep. So it's a gigantic ball of lightning coming out from my hands. 2d6, and this ignores armor. 10 damage.
Okay. Are there any tags on that spell?
Tags. I don't know what you mean.
Like what does the spell actually say? I'm looking at like 4 things right now. So can you just read it to me real quick?
Yeah. Level 3 evocation. You evoke a mighty ball of flame that envelops your target and everyone nearby. Well, I guess inflicting 2d6 damage, which ignores armor.
Okay, can you roll can you give me 2d4s? Just roll a 2d4.
4.
So you rolled a 1 and a 3. Okay. So you cast Fireball, which is lightning bolt for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you do this, like this huge fucking lightning bolt just comes out of your hands. I assume that's what it looks like.
Right.
And as you do that, right as this goes off, the man with the greatsword is actually going and striking at this creature. And as he does, he ends up taking a brunt of the damage, as well as Neal. You were backed away from this creature, just watching it happen.
Yeah, I had backed away to let everyone else do the heavy lifting.
The closest person to you was, or to the creature was Riley. So Riley, you also get an offshoot of this, but you only take 4 damage instead of 6. The guy that is connecting with this does actually connect for damage, and you see him slap. Basically, it's not even really a slash or anything. He's just kind of like slapping this thing on the ass with damage, and he ends up taking the full 10 damage, and you see him like fall back onto the ground.
Oh, fuck! We killed them all.
The creature, the creature, noticing that he just got attacked from the back, whether it was from. Or wait, Riley, were you gonna make an action?
Yeah, when I'm behind it, I quickly dash at it. When there's not much space, I dash at it with both of my swords out to try and ram both of them into it from the back.
Okay, go ahead and make the hack and slash roll, or whatever roll it needs. Should just be 2d6 plus your strength, unless you have a different roll.
I turn to Kang while this is going on. I'm like, I guess we gotta raise 3 kits now.
So on a 7 to 9, you deal damage to your enemy, and the enemy makes an attack against you. So go ahead and deal your damage plus your extra. Is it a D4 for your second weapon? Is that right?
So what's my normal damage for the start?
It tells you on the front of your character sheet. I can't look it up right now.
Okay. Don't I get a bonus though, because I'm on horse? I don't understand what, I don't remember what ferocity and cunning and whatnot mean, so.
I need to look it up again because I have forgotten
Yeah.
as well. Regardless, he gets an attack on you, so I need to find out that damage real quick. I think it's a D10. I should have figured out all of the attacks once again. How much armor do you have?
I think I have one more 1d4.
Okay.
Yeah, I should do one more 1d4.
So you take 6 damage. So mark that down wherever. And this creature, he basically just headbutts you. He doesn't connect his the tusk into anything. It's more just like a brute force, like a blunt object. And you see him kind of start to back up as if he's getting ready to charge towards Argo.
When he's doing that, I will use my Shadow Walk. Walk in the darkness, which lets me basically travel from shadow to shadow, moving instantly from place to place.
Sure.
And so I'll go behind him and attempt to cast my spell again, the same one, cure or inflict moderate wounds.
Okay. Make the roll.
I start running around again to get another flank on the creature.
Okay.
Or at least so if they charge me, they miss.
All right. Cats, choose one of those options.
I'll draw unwanted attention.
Okay.
So.
And you're touching the boar with this, right?
Yep.
Okay. What were you saying, Kaitlyn?
I start running around to the side of the creature again to flank it again. Or at
Okay.
least so that if it charges me, I'm constantly moving, so it'll most likely miss.
Okay. As you start to kind of make your turn, you see Dongo move forward and touch this creature. And just like the fellow that had the 2 swords at his sides, you see him put his hand to it, and the creature's life basically drains into Dongo's hands. And you just see this creature kind of slump over as it hits the ground. It makes a loud thundering slam onto the ground. and it looks like the creature has been slain.
As it falls, I'll shadow walk and like emerge on top of his head and just sit down on his head.
Okay, you totally do that.
So there's
What's up,
one
guys?
guy left, correct?
One killed
they?
them all, I think.
2 of them are dead for sure. One got knocked on his ass. You don't know if he's alive or dead. He hasn't moved yet, though.
Dongo, let's see if you can bring him back, or can you not get out of that shadow form?
I can get out of the shadow form, but is it worth it for this guy? Let's see if he's alive first.
Well,
Which one
it's
is it?
not. It's not that I want him. It's that we need more reinforcements. And I was going to send him back as sort of the one to do that.
Oh.
But
Well, who was it? You that struck him with lightning? Perhaps it'd be best, you know, not to send him back.
Maybe we could make a warning signal. Or like a flare or
I-
something with some more.
I will walk to the guy, and if I see that he's breathing, I'll just grab my staff and slam him in the head as hard as I can.
Meaning you're trying to attack him?
Yeah, I'm trying to finish him off.
Okay, yeah. You walk over to the man with the greatsword, and he's on his back. You see him definitely like gasping for air as if he's just been electrocuted. And you can totally
Wait.
raise your sword or raise your staff.
wait.
If he's gasping for air, I will put my foot on his neck,
No, wait.
choke the life out of him.
Okay, you
And
put
be
it
like-
on there. He goes to like grab your hand, but he is so close to being dead at this point. He just doesn't have the strength to stop you. He crushes his neck in.
I try to
I'll
aid or
raise
interfere.
this guy and be like,
Okay, can you give me a 2d6, Ryan? You don't really have a bond. Actually, you know you are the lord of these people. Give me a 2d6 plus 1 for your bond. 12. On a 10 plus, they take plus 1. Okay, so let me actually do a roll to see if he can stop you. He's going to be defying danger through strength. Take plus 1, so he gets a plus 2. Yeah, he just goes to grab onto your leg, and you have no sense of him ever pushing you off that. You can crush his neck if you want to and kill him.
I will crush his neck.
Okay.
And I'll look at the sky and be like, Cowapod. And as I crush him, I'll tell him he's weak and far from unmatched.
Okay. He falls, or he's basically out. You crush his neck and hear a bunch of bones crack in. He's been taken out.
Jesus.
Sweet.
I don't think that man deserves to be killed like that.
Dongo, why did you do
It's
that?
very true. It was not.
First of all, from what we gathered from these people, they're loyal to Tim almost more so than they are to you. You don't want him telling Tim that we killed all 3 of them. So it's best we actually all kill all 3 of them. And he was weak, and he was gonna slow us down, and I think my shadow form is more important than one of these peasants helping us out.
All right, so here are our options. Either we turn back and get some aid from our friends, or we keep going as just us 4. I kind of want to go grab more people. I mean, how long have we been traveling, JP? We're not that far from camp, right?
I mean, you traveled a little bit from the town. You were tracking for probably 35 minutes to 45 minutes. You're not actually sure. You have an idea, but, you know, as the forest, if you've gotten deeper in it, you kind of lose track of where the sun's at, so you're not sure how much time has passed. It felt like you were in the forest for quite a while, but you're not really sure.
They've said that they're always watching us, though. There's always someone nearby. So maybe if we created a distress signal, they would just come.
One way or the other, if we have over 100 people at our disposal to do our dirty work for us, there's no reason not to bring them along and have them do our dirty work for us. Let's go back and get the rest of them. Let's bring the whole damn crew with us.
It's
You know,
safer.
you see this will make our
but
life?
slower. Yes.
It'll be a little bit slower, but it'll be so easy peasy. We'll find this guy. We'll have them do all the hard work. We can sit back, reap the rewards.
Well, I don't know if it works exactly like that, but I do agree we should get more reinforcements.
More, but not all of them. I feel like they're all pretty flimsy. It's good to have some servants left, and I expect most of them to die.
Wait,
Why don't we bring good old Tim with us?
Well, so here's the question: do we all four want to go back, or?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I'd rather stay in shadow form in the woods, at least until nighttime. So if anyone wants to stick around with me, we can do some
So
scouting.
why don't you stay here with somebody? I'll travel to camp with whoever wants to come with me to camp.
I'm good for either one.
What was that? You're quiet.
I'm good for either one.
Oh,
Something about other. I still didn't hear you.
I'm good for either one, is what she said.
I'm good for either one. Kang, do you have a preference?
I think we should stick together.
Well, we can't all stick together, and like Dongo's in shadow form right now. He can't go out into the light, so he has to stay here.
Well, have fun by yourself, Dongo.
So much for
Okay.
stick together, huh?
I'm going with you. You're headed back to get reinforcements.
Okay, so then Riley, will you stay here?
I will stay here and protect Dongo.
Okay.
Climb up a tree, Riley. Let's climb up a tree.
I'm actually gonna stay down here with Argo.
Oh, Argo. Oh, Argo.
So myself and Kang head off towards camp.
Okay. We'll come back to the two in the forest. You guys start riding towards the camp. You didn't lead your way out here. It takes you a little bit longer than it would if you knew your way. And eventually you do get back to the town. As you're riding into the town, you're kind of surprised, I would assume, when you see Tim coming out of one of the buildings, and he's got a child in his arm. And he notices you, and he doesn't stop. He just kind of continues walking towards his horse.
I approached him and I asked him what is going on here.
He goes, "Well, we need to always keep the balance. We lost 3. We are taking 3 back." You see 2 other men come out from the rubble across the street. These 2 people are following him. Looks to be a mother and father, and they're screaming, "Please give him my son back. Please don't take him." One of the guards just turns around, takes out his knife, and just slits the woman's throat. The father backs off.
I turn to the guy who said that. So you're saying that your people are not here voluntarily?
He goes,
You take them as slaves?
He goes, they are taken as slaves, but they want to be here.
Bongo, Dongo, whoever you are. This
And
is
Bongo.
not. This is. Are you okay with this?
Well, we have to decide what we want to do.
Well, I'm
These
talking
people-
about a bigger issue here. Like, is this morally acceptable? That's a
Right.
very black and white question.
I know, and I'm trying to.
I find it funny that
You're
Kang
trying
is
to find a
asking
gray
if it's
area
more-
to
No,
stand in.
I'm not. Let me explain.
You guys are
to you
evil. What do you
how I
care?
Yeah,
think.
we're all evil. What? Yeah.
This is the way of their people. They are helping us kill the king, and if a few people have to die in the process, then I think that's fine.
Wow, you're
Cool.
so
I just
cultured,
want to know
right?
where. I just want to know where we stand on this. As long as we're both agreeing that this is morally acceptable, let's continue. I just, didn't want this to be an issue later on.
Okay.
Cool.
We don't have to tell.
I throw my burning brand at the father.
We don't have to tell Riley about it, though.
Eh.
No, we don't need to
Please
kill
don't.
them unnecessarily.
I've
don't
already,
need to just
I've already
kill-
done it. It's done. It's done.
Do you need to make a roll to do damage with that? I assume
I
it's a
already
hack
have
and
it.
slash? Or does it just do damage? I'm not used
I
to your character. Hold on.
When you conjure a weapon of pure flame, roll plus con. Da-da-da-da. This weapon always begins with fiery, dangerous, and uses 3 tags.
Yeah, I would say if you're trying to hit someone, then you definitely roll a hack and slash.
Is that
it's a weapon? Yeah. It's strength, so you're rolling 2d6 plus 0.
You may treat your intel as your strength or dex in regards to making attacks with
Gotcha.
this weapon.
So you're rolling 2d6 plus 0 still.
I did not. Yeah, I did not realize that's how it went down. I would have built my character differently, but that's fine. I can do this. R2d6. 9.
That is a hit. You deal damage to your enemy, and the enemy makes attack against you. He can't make an attack against you.
And
So.
it is... Yeah, well, it's fiery and dangerous for 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you're... What is it you're throwing? What was this weapon?
My fiery brand.
So it's just like
My burning brand. It's like, it can be
describe
pretty
it?
much whatever we want. So for me, it's going to be a ball of flame. Not like a perfect ball, but, you know, ball at the end and then kind of like wickers up near the top. And it's just kind of like a burning ball that I hold in my hand at times, and I'll chuck it at him, and the ball will tumble through the sky and crash him into the face. Set him on fire.
Okay. Yeah. It hits him in the face, and it's hot enough to where it just kind of melts human flesh and just passes straight through his brain or through his head and out the other side, hitting the building behind him, and he just slumps down to the ground. The guard that has the baby in his arm next to him, like, looks back and then looks towards Tim, and then he just keeps walking as if nothing happened.
Can't have any witnesses. It might cause problems to us later down the road.
Tim
So
just doesn't make any acknowledgement.
I go up to Tim. So Tim, we think we found perhaps where the king is hiding out or something. Not sure, but we need more men, more reinforcements.
He goes, fair enough. What you have found, by the way, I am unsure why the 3 men that went with you were not aware. It is an old dryad meeting stone in the forest. I'm not sure why those 3 men, especially the mage that was with you, was not aware of that. Did he cast anything or make any?
He was in the middle of casting when he got ran through by the boar.
He goes, he must have been trying to communicate with us. That is rather unfortunate. That might have been the guardian, the guardian of the entrance. How many men would you like, sir?
How about 20?
He goes, fair enough. They will be here within 3 or 4 hours. They will be riding from the camp.
Okay.
Do you wish us to move the camp anywhere? Should it stay where it?
How long away is the camp from the Dryad Stone?
4 hours. Well, it's about 4 or 5 hours.
Yes. Let's become nomadic. We can pack up for tonight and move it about maybe only one hour. Actually, maybe about 30 minutes from the Dryad Stone, just outside of the forest.
As you wish. It shall be done. He walks off, gets back on his horse with the other 2 men, and they ride off towards the camp.
Okay.
Let's go back into the forest and see what Dongo and Riley have been up to. Are you guys doing anything?
Just chilling. So, can I borrow? If I can borrow her sword, then I'll probably be chatting with him.
Borrow her sword? Borrow Riley's sword?
Yeah.
Oh, that's up to Riley. I don't.
Did you ask me?
Yeah.
What would you like to use it for in the trade?
Cause it's boring in the forest. Just chill.
You want to chill with my sword?
It's cool. I don't need to talk to Rev.
You don't want to? Rev
It's
likes
fine.
talking to people, so you can if you want. I hold out, Rev.
Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Rev?
Who are you?
You know me. You don't know me? I'm Dongo.
I don't think we've had the pleasure, sir.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm Dongo. It's nice to meet you, Rev.
It's nice to meet you.
Okay, this is awkward. I'll just give you back to Riley.
Thank you.
Does he like you?
As he lets go,
I don't think he likes me.
What? Really?
as he lets go, you're still holding on to Rev. Rev comes into your head and goes, I do not like that man. Please never allow him to touch me again. He is one of the most foul creatures I have ever had the displeasure of meeting before.
Wow, I'm sorry, Rev. I didn't think he was that bad.
His heart is of pure blackness. I do not trust him, and neither should you.
Oh my god. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
He goes, is it just us 2 out here?
Rev says that?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
He goes, you should be careful. There's someone else in the forest.
I guess there usually is. Do you know which direction?
He's like, I do not understand directions. Riley, you should know this. I'm a simple sword.
I hold my sword out on one side and I say, is it warmer or colder now?
Colder.
Alright, other side.
Colder.
I hold it up in the sky.
He goes, it's still cold. This means nothing to me. I have no. I'm not a. I cannot be a rangefinder or anything for you.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. And I tell Dongo that there's someone else in the forest with us.
Do you think they're watching us?
I mean, probably.